Hey Broncos country, you probably woke up this morning still feeling that gut punch from yesterday's heartbreaker against the Chargers, right? That last-second field goal sinking us 23-20 at SoFi Stadium. Man, it's like reliving the same old mile-high nightmare all over again. But hold on, because this isn't just another loss. It's exposing an unseen secret that's been brewing in our Denver Broncos 2025 season. And today, I'm going to break it down for you step by step. From the highs that had us yelling at the TV to the lows that got us questioning everything. I'm Jake, a die-hard fan from the streets of Denver, tailgating at Empower Field since the Elway days, and I've pored over every Denver Broncos highlight, every stat, to give you the real talk no one else is saying. Pay close attention because by the end, I'll reveal a silver lining that could flip our Denver Broncos playoff chances 2025 upside down, something involving Sean Payton that might just shock you. All right, folks, let's dive right in. That hook got you, didn't it? If you're as fired up as I am about this Denver Broncos news, smash that subscribe button now. It's free, and it'll keep you locked into all the latest Denver Broncos analysis and rumors. What's your take on that final drive? Drop it in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going in Broncos Nation. Man, where do I even start with this one? It's September 23rd, 2025, and our Denver Broncos are sitting at 1-2 after 3 weeks, staring down the barrel of another divisional slugfest that slipped away like sand through our fingers. Yesterday's game against the Los Angeles Chargers? Pure Denver drama, the kind that has Broncos fans across Colorado tossing and turning. We rolled into SoFi Stadium as underdogs, but dang if we didn't fight like hell. Bo Nix, our Denver Broncos quarterback, who's been the talk of Broncos country since his rookie splash last year, had moments where he looked like the franchise savior we've been praying for since Peyton Manning hung him up. Picture this. We're down 10-0 early. The Chargers marching like they own the place with Justin Herbert slinging it around. According to Denver Broncos statistics from the game, Herbert completed 28 of 38 for 289 yards. But our Denver Broncos defense, oh boy, they showed up big time. Guys like Nick Bonitto, who's been a beast on the edge this Denver Broncos 2025 season, absolutely wrecked shop. Bonitto racked up 2 sacks, 4 tackles, and pressures that had Herbert scrambling like a rookie. Insiders from ESPN were buzzing post-game about how our pass rush turned the tide, especially that tandem play where Riley Moss and the crew forced a turnover when the Chargers were already in field goal range. That pick, crucial, man. It flipped the momentum. And suddenly, we're clawing back. On offense, J.K. Dobbins was straight fire. This dude's been a revelation for our Denver Broncos running game, averaging over 7 yards a carry in this matchup. Remember that tiptoe sideline scamper that ended in a lateral touchdown? I was losing my mind in my living room here in Denver, high-fiving the dog. Dobbins flashed that swagger we've missed since the glory days, and it helped us score 17 unanswered points to take a lead. Cortland Sutton, fresh off talks of a potential extension, hauled in a dime from Bo Nix on that gutsy 4th and 2 before halftime. It was a fake pitch play that had the Chargers biting hard. Beautiful design by Sean Payton, our head coach, who's got that winning pedigree from his Saints days. But here's where it gets real. We had 'em. ESPN's win probability gave us a 75% shot at one point. Bo Nix missed a few deep balls by inches to Marvin Mims on a flea flicker. Sutton late that could have iced it. Those are the plays that haunt you, especially in a Denver Broncos offense that's still gelling in this 2025 season. Nix finished with solid numbers. Say, 22 of 35 for 245 yards. A touchdown, no picks. But those near misses, they cost us. The Chargers clawed back, and bam, a last-second field goal buries us 23-20. It's the kind of loss that echoes our Denver Broncos results from last year, where we started slow but rallied to the playoffs. Analysts on Denver Sports 104.3 were calling it a moral victory, but come on, Broncos Nation, we don't do moral victories in Mile High. This game wasn't just about the scoreboard. It highlighted our Denver Broncos' schedule challenges early on. We've already faced tough AFC West rivals, and with the Colts win in Week 2 keeping us afloat, this Chargers L stings extra. But think about the nostalgia here. For us older fans over 64, It reminds me of those 90s battles when Elway would pull rabbits out of hats. Von Miller-era vibes, too, with our defense pressuring like mad. According to Denver Broncos highlights reels trending on YouTube, that Bonito sack on Joe Alt, the Chargers' stud tackle, was a viral moment. People are sharing it everywhere, from TikTok to Instagram reels in Broncos country. Now, here's the thing. This loss exposes some cracks, but it also shows resilience. We didn't fold when down 10-0. We battled. That's the spirit of Denver Broncos players like Jonathan Cooper, who was all over the field. Post-game locker room vibes? Sutton and Dobbins were hyped about the fight, per exclusive Denver Broncos player interviews. But as we transition, let's talk about what really has me worried as a lifelong fan. On the flip side, Broncos fans, this ain't all sunshine and Rocky Mountain highs. This 23-20 heartbreaker to the Chargers has me pacing my Denver porch, coffee in hand, pondering the what-ifs. Our Denver Broncos 2025 season is at a crossroads already, and there are real pains bubbling up that every Torceder in Broncos Nation feels deep in their gut. Frustration? Check. Insecurity about playoffs? Double check. Expectations not met? You betcha. First off, the close games curse. Sean Payton, our mastermind coach, has turned us from blowout losers to competitive scrappers. But man, we can't close the deal in one-score games. The transcript from yesterday's post-game. Wait, no need to rehash. But insiders are whispering that Payton's 1-6 record against Jim Harbaugh, now 6-1 after this, is a red flag. It's like we're always one play away and it kills the vibe. Denver Broncos analysis shows we're plus in point differential, despite 1-2, wild for a team that's outscored opponents overall, but losing by 1. By 4? That's the pit of misery, as us Colorado folks say. Bo Nix's misses are another thorn. Our Denver Broncos quarterback has the arm, the poise, but those overthrow by inches to Mims and Sutton, they're stacking up. In this Denver Broncos offense, with weapons like Troy Franklin, who synced better this year, we need precision. Nix's smile on that 3rd and 10 deep shot? Confident, but the result? Overthrown fingers. It's not panic time. He's young, and per Denver Broncos rumors, Payton's tweaking the playbook, but it fuels the Denver Broncos quarterback controversy whispers, especially with backups lurking. Defense? Solid, but holes galore without key pieces. We pressured Herbert, sure, but couldn't stop backs out of the flat or tight ends carving us. Will Dissly out, rookie stepping in. Our linebacking core is a mess without, say, a full-strength unit. Dre Greenlaw's IR stint, pushed back, missing at least 4 more, hurts bad. Denver Broncos injury report updates have fans on edge. We need him for December pushes. And the running game? We abandoned it too soon despite Dobbins' explosion. Why not feed him more? It's like forgetting your keys on a snowy Denver morning, frustrating and avoidable. Across the AFC West, turmoil helps, but worries us too. Chargers hemorrhaging injuries? Good for us, but if they stabilize, our Denver Broncos playoff chances 2025 dip. Rivalries with Chiefs and Raiders loom. History shows we struggle there. Kansas City always owns a slate. Raiders bring that gritty hate. Denver Broncos versus Chargers analysis? We played tight, but lost. Social media trends in Broncos Nation are mixed. Fan reactions to the latest game are half hopeful, half doomsday, and this is where it gets tricky. With games like Bengals, easier without Burrow, and Eagles ahead, can we steal one? The insecurity hits hard for us fans who've seen Super Bowl glory fade. Nostalgia for 64-plus crowd. Remember the Orange Crush defense? We're close, but not there. Previsões ousadas. If we don't fix these, we're staring at 8-9. But wait, what if there's a fix? That's the cliffhanger keeping me hooked. Hey, if this deep dive into our Denver Broncos Defense Strategy 2025 and offense woes has you nodding along, do me a solid, hit subscribe right now. It'll keep you in the loop on all Denver Broncos behind-the-scenes locker room scoops. Question for you. What's the one fix you'd make to our Denver Broncos offensive line depth chart? Comment below and let's debate. All right, Broncos faithful, let's flip this script. We've hashed the pain, but now, time for hope, Colorado style, like spotting sunshine after a hailstorm. Our Denver Broncos 2025 season ain't over. Far from it. Silver linings from that Chargers thriller? They're everywhere, tying directly to our worries and offering real solutions. Start with history. We're 1-2, same as last year when we rallied to playoffs. Sean Payton, the guy's got streaks, 13-game wins with Saints, 4 gamers here. Analysts on ESPN say his culture building is key. He's a leader, motivator, detail guy. That clutch play calling deficit? He's hitting film hard, leveraging staff like Davis Webb. Prediction: by mid-season, we master one-score games, turning losses into W's. Bo Nix. Those misses suck, but he's hitting open guys more. Overthrows to Franklin last year? Gone this season. With Cortland Sutton extension talks heating up and Marvin Mims as a deep threat, our Denver Broncos' top wide receivers 2025 are primed. Solution: more reps. Trust in Peyton's offensive playbook secrets. Dobbins flashing? Feed him. Our running game's the fix for abandoning the ground. Average 8 yards. Build off that. Defense? Lethal potential. Nick Bonito owning Joe Alt. That's our pass rush shining, making us top 3 when healthy. Riley Moss better than haters say. Pressures and coverage tandem work. Dre Greenlaw back by December. Boom. Linebackers solidify, stopping those flats and tight ends. Denver Broncos defense analysis. We're already pressuring MVP caliber QBs like Herbert. Add Greenlaw and we're elite. AFC West chaos helps. Chargers injuries. Najee Harris out. Wait, that's Steelers, but their backs hurt. Opens doors. We chase the division. Broncos versus Chiefs rivalry history. We can flip it. Upcoming. Bengals look pitiful without Burrow. Easy W, steal one in Philly. Our East Coast grit shows. Denver Broncos Week 2 game predictions were spot on for Colts. Apply that. Insights exclusivos. Peyton's off-season talk about top 10 D and franchise QB. Holding true. Strategies secretas. More play action off Dobbins. Blitz packages. Denver Broncos draft picks impact 2025. Rookies stepping up. Fan merchandise trends. Orange jerseys flying off shelves in Mile High Stadium experience.